wanted to talk about psychiatry. I was a psychiatry patient. I probably shouldn't have even went to psychiatry at that time because I didn't need the medication to survive. I had a psychiatrist when I was younger. He was pretty good. He prescribed me something. I tried it. I either tried half of a pill they gave me or the whole pill. It was a really bad feeling I had from it. And I'm pretty sure it was like the pill that the psychiatrist in the location that I'm living in now sometimes, that is Tallahassee, is the one who prescribed me the same medication as that psychiatrist from West Palm. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is it was really bad the first time I ever had it, and I think that was the medication that I had been given back then, and I had it again when I was older, and I took the whole thing. It probably was about at least 5 years later since I had it the first time, and it was very traumatic experience. I couldn't sleep. I felt really bad. It was a very negative effect, and all I had was one pill that time. And sometimes I think people thought that for medication to start working, you have to keep taking it. But if you don't need the medication to survive and it makes you have a negative effect, why would you take it? My suggestion is that the psychiatrists that I've gone to, the one that I gone to a long time ago, very good man, would suggest a nutritionist or refer a nutritionist, something like that, not prescribe people medication, whatever age they are. Not prescribe people medication and try to keep them more sober if they don't need medication to survive, and suggest a nutritionist. I think that's the best thing. I'm finally sober after many years of being an addict, and I'm glad I survived the psychiatrist medication when I had a psychiatrist in Tallahassee, because I feel like I could have almost died from that, or I did almost die from that. I could have almost died. I did almost die. I feel like after eating some medication from them, I had all kinds of different problems. So both. I could have almost died, and I think I did almost die. I just don't really know how that is so close to almost dying, but an explanation is what I'm trying to say. I don't know how it's close to almost dying in explanation. So I don't know how to explain that. Medication when I had to have this other psychiatric medicine that time that I didn't even need, when I was probably supposed to be more clean and sober, or probably supposed to have no medication, but that's others' opinion and my opinion, not the person who prescribed me the medication. So I would be wrong to that person because they prescribed me something that caused me to be the way I was, and that effect was I was on the floor thinking negatively and was stuck in that thought process and couldn't get up for however long it took. I was paralyzed in thought, figuratively. And because I was thinking the way I was thinking, I felt the way I felt, I could barely move off the ground in the bathroom. So my suggestion is anyone who's thinking about psychiatrists that doesn't need medication to survive would ask. If you go to one or you don't, I would suggest not going to one. And I would suggest if you do go to one, ask them about nutritionist and living more soberly.